Well, Tudor released a new watch today at Geneva Watch Days 2022, the 39 millimeter version of the Pelagos, aptly named the new Pelagos 39. I am a huge Tudor fan. The first watch I received was a Tudor Oyster Prince Day Date from my late father, a watch I still have to this day. I have also owned the original Tudor Pelagos with a blue dial. So when this watch was released, being a huge fan of the brand, I wanted to investigate further. Even though I have not held the watch in my hand, I wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions about this watch. The first thing is it features a subtle sunburst dial. This is not as vibrant as an IWC pilot's watch with a sunburst dial, for example. It is more muted of a sunburst effect. The second thing is it features 4 lines of text instead of 5 lines, as is in the big boy Tudor Pelagos. The next thing I notice is this does not have a date window, whereas the big boy Pelagos does. This watch seems to go down to a depth of 200 meters, whereas the Pelagos is rated at 500 meters. This watch does not have the helium escape valve, whereas the big boy Pelagos does. This watch probably doesn't need it, given that it's only rated to 200 meters as opposed to 500 meters. It still seems to come with the complementary rubber strap. From the pictures, at least, this watch seems to have a lot more compact fit than the 42 millimeter original big boy watch. Now, one thing about the original watch is it did not wear disproportionately large. While it was a big watch, the height and the length were in proportion, so it looked normal even on a smaller to a medium-sized wrist. There's one difference, however, in this watch that is significant in my opinion. A great feature of the Big Boy Pelagos was the micro adjustments on the bracelet. You could wear that watch in absolute comfort through the day as your wrist expanded and contracted because of those micro adjustments. This seems to have a standard diver's clasp in here, but no micro adjustments. To me, that is, above all, a very big miss. So, what do I think about this watch? Well, it's going to be interesting to see where it fits. At 39 millimeters, I can see that they're trying to go after maybe the Omega watches. However, probably its biggest competitor is going to be the Tudor Black Bay 58 itself. Those watches look reasonably similar, even though this watch's aesthetic is a little bit more industrial compared to the Black Bay 58, a positive in my view. However, I believe this watch's serious competition will come from the big boy Pelagos. For one reason, I believe Tudor mispriced the Pelagos 39. For just $325 odd dollars more, you get the micro adjustments on the bracelet. This to me is worth that $325 and a lot more, even ignoring the other features that you would use on a daily basis, like the date in there. In my opinion, the Tudor Pelagos, the big boy, is still the watch to buy. Even me with a small wrist could still fit the Tudor Pelagos 42. And for that reason, I believe this big boy Pelagos is still the way to go. While I do commend Tudor for trying, I do believe that the price point of this watch competes so closely with its bigger, more powerful brother that the 39 millimeter may get lost in the shuffle. Thank you again for watching this video. The minute I get one of these watches, I will review it. Thank you for watching the channel and for your support. I do hope you're enjoying the